Hello friends, welcome to Learning Unlimited. Today we are going to discuss about the Occupational Safety, Health and Working Condition Code 2020. Before starting, I request everyone to subscribe the channel and like the video. We are going to discuss about the key changes made under this code. What are those key changes? First, code has provided single registration for an establishment instead of multiple registration under various acts. Now, an establishment have to make only single registration. This will design a centralized database and develop an ease of doing business. There is a compulsory requirement to issue appointment letter. This has been made statutorily. Now, working hours for women. As per this new proviso, female workers or women can work during night shift also with their consent. Also, the time slot for such night shift shall be from 7 p.m. and before 6 a.m., which shall also be approved by the central or state government. Rights and duties of the employee and employer, which represent to these rights and duties laid down in the code for the employee too. An employee shall take care of their own health, shall comply with specified safety and health measures, shall report unsafe situation to the inspector. This right has been given to employee. What are the provisions which refer to offences and penalties? Under the code, an offence which leads to the death of an employee will be punishable with imprisonment up to 2 years or a fine up to 5 lakh rupees or both. Further, the court or chief inspector come facilitator or inspector come facilitator or an officer of the appropriate government or a person authorized to discharge any duty or to exercise any power under this code has been granted a discretionary power wherein it may direct that at least 50% of such fine be given as compensation to the heirs of the victim. The code further states that when no penalty has been laid down for the violation of the provision of the code by the employer will be penalized with a fine between 2 to 3 lakh rupees. And where the employee violates any provision of the code, he will be subject to a fine up to rupees 10,000. Now, some more key changes like the appropriate government for the factory governed by the central government will be central government including establishment of the contractors for the purpose of such establishment. In other cases, the concerned state government where it is situated. The code has been covered audiovisual production include feature films, non-feature films, television, web-based serials, talk shows, reality shows, etc. And under the new definition of this audiovisual worker, singer, newsreader, dancer, stunt person, technical, artist, and work like supervisory, etc. has been covered subject to some wages ceiling to be notified by central government. The definition of contract labor has been modified and includes interstate migrant worker, but excludes part-time employee, regularly employed and mutually accepted standards of the condition of employment and entitled to social security benefits. The new definition of core activity provides that the activity for which establishment is set up and the other activity like housekeeping, security, canteen, etc. are not to be treated as core activity. The principal employer to provide welfare facility where the contract labor is deployed. Principal employer shall be liable to make payment of wages to the contract labor deployed by him. Some more changes like the working hours of different classes of establishment and employees shall be as per the rules prescribed by the central or state government. Further, in relation to overtime work, an employee shall be paid twice the rate of daily wages. The code in regard to leave states that no employee shall work for more than 6 days in a week. However, An exception has been provided for motor transport workers. The definition of employee has been incorporated and includes persons doing any skilled, semi-skilled or unskilled manual operation, supervisory, managerial, administrative, technical or clerical work for hire or reward. As a new definition of employer, the person who employs, whether directly or through any persons, or on his behalf, or on behalf of any other person, one or more employee in the establishment would be like head of department, occupier of the factory, manager of the factory, owner of the mines, agent or manager, the person who has ultimate control of the overall affairs of the business, and where the said affairs are entrusted to the manager, managing director, or any such manager or managing director, the contractor or legal representative. Yeah. Now, few changes like definition of the factory has been revised under section 2 subsection W, and the threshold limit of employee is now 20 in case of use of power and 40 in case of without power. Has been specifically excluded hotels, restaurant, eating places, electronic data processing units or computer units. The definition of hazardous substance provides any substance has potential to cause physical health hazard to human being, other living creatures, etc. A new definition, industrial premises, provides a premises in which any industry, trade, business, etc. is being carried on with a view or without the aid of the with or without the aid of power. It also includes go down. The definition of interstate migrant workers has been modified and ceiling limit of rupees 18,000 has been introduced. The definition of machinery has been inserted, includes any article or combination of article assembled, used or intended to be used for converting any form of energy to perform work. The definition of manufacturing process has been taken from Factory Act and provides such other processes as the central government may be notified. Few other changes like definition of metro railways has been added and metro railways has been treated as railways. The definition of newspaper establishment has been drastically changed and has covered all type of establishment carried on by individuals, partners, created firm, body corporate subsidiaries of a common holding company, etc. The definition of occupier has been amended. Instead of clause A, B, and C in second proviso, a consolidated definition has been given. A definition of the principal employer now. It has also been modified and has extended the manager has also been excluded from the definition of the principal employer. The definition of producer has been added, means a person who is making arrangement of or making necessary changes of production is also included. Definition of sales promotion employees has been revised and it includes a person in supervisory category, managerial, administrative category getting salary up to 18,000 per month or as may be notified by the central government from time to time. Definition of workers has been revised. It includes persons in supervisory capacity and working journalists, sales promotion employees getting salary up to 18,000 per month or as may be notified by central government from time to time. These all other changes which has been inculcated in the code. Few more updates are about to come. Thanks for watching the video. You all are requested to subscribe the channel and like the video and keep sharing my videos. Thank you. Thank you so much.